remembered to be doing this on the Beaujay page, not like last week where I actually did it on my personal page. So, which may have actually explained why I had a few extra ladies or a few different ladies watching me last Sunday, but that's fine. So, happy Easter. I hope everyone has had a lovely break. Yay for another day off, still left tomorrow. But I hope everyone's had some great family time or some friends, or just laying around, or whatever you feel like. Easter is one of those times that 4 days off in a row is just fabulous and just allows you to recharge, and hope everyone has stayed safe and enjoyed themselves. Anthony and I've just basically been spending time here. We did go for a bit of a drive earlier, checked out the Botanical Gardens. Never been up there near Mount Cootha before. It was lovely. Probably didn't have the right walking shoes on. Maybe next time we might plan that a little bit better, but it's been thoroughly enjoyable, and as I said, another day off tomorrow. So we're waiting for a few people to come on, so maybe Easter Sunday might not be perfect, but this video will leave on there, and so you can still come and watch anyway. We're still spreading the word, that's fine. Okay, so for the ladies, for anyone who might be joining later, or who might be watching this video that doesn't know much about Beaujay, the core business, I'll just quickly fill you in, whereas other ladies out there that might be watching this know it off by heart. They could actually tell you about Beaujay. So briefly, Joanne and I started making jewellery in 2003. So we've been making jewellery basically for 13-14 years nearly. Throughout that whole jewellery making experience, business, we've always had our core Beaujay pieces of jewellery, which Joanne and I have always handcrafted. They have always been based on, hi Jess, happy birthday for yesterday. Good job. Easter, birthday. You might need to buy something for yourself here for a birthday present. So really, we've always had our core Beaujay pieces, which handcrafted by us. They're always been a unique one-off design. We don't repeat anything. They've always been based on semi-precious beads and have been made with sterling silver or gold vermeil as being the finishings. Gold vermeil being gold-plated over sterling silver for those that just love the gold colouring. Always, all of our pieces of Beaujay itself always come with matching earrings. That was a principle of Joanne and I early on, most welcome Jess, that you couldn't have a nice piece of jewellery if you didn't have matching earrings. You didn't always have to wear them together, but that was just our core principle, that when we were making them, that we had to have jewellery, have to have matching earrings. So over the years, obviously, we've then bought in jewellery, and then we've added obviously into our range handbags and fashion accessories. But there's always been that consistent of our Beaujay jewellery, and tonight's weekly windfall, that's all I'm covering. I've got a dozen pieces of Beaujay jewellery here that I want to just show, explain. I'll pop them on so that you can see the length, and I'll tell you what beads are in them. These dozen pieces of jewellery that I have picked out that I'll do tonight are not on the website. They're not on Etsy. They're nowhere. So really, I can't put any links below of where to buy them. So really, you have to contact me. As I go through, if there's something that you love, mention, make a note, gone, buy it, have to have it, that sort of thing. And also for ease, as I go through, I'll probably just call it Blue 1, Blue 2, Blue 3, rather than our 4-digit code that we've always used, just for ease. But after this video, I'll probably do a separate post in Beaujay, which will have a few extra photos. So say a close-up of the clasp, close-up of some of the beads, that sort of thing. So I'll do basically one post per item that I'm going to show you, with a bit more detail, just in case you might have missed some of the comments. It'll also have a photo of me wearing it. So even though I'll show you tonight, it'll also have that photo. And then I'll confirm the price. And certainly from there, if you've missed it throughout this video, that's where you can comment. And then obviously I can put it in a pretty Beaugé purple box and post it out to you. Any of the prices that I'm going to do tonight are also plus postage, unless obviously I've got a pile, which I have a few piles here, for friends that are just adding up their purchases. So let's get started. First one, as I said, it's blue 1, we'll class it as. So this, I'll just try and show it up. So this is a dichroic glass pendant that has been made up with a lot of gorgeous different color lapis lazuli, and that paler blue is freshwater pearls. It's been interspaced with sterling silver spacer beads, and all of our, just looking around, yes, 100% now, all of our Beaugé pieces, I forgot to mention, are also toggle clasps. So there's nothing worse than having the parrot clasp, or say you have long fingernails or arthritis, whereas the toggle clasp is just perfect. Just slots through, pull it through, and you're good. And it also looks pretty, say, with shorter hair. So I'll just pop this one on. The dichroic glass, for any newbies again, dichroic glass is a glass making method. So it's different layers of metal oxides that are actually layered up by the glass artist, and then it is kiln fired, and basically the metal oxides then explode in the kiln, and that gives that reflective quality. So you can actually see it reflecting there. And so this particular piece, if you were, say, to wear it there's actually some darker blues and silver in there. So certain ones of the dichroic pendants actually work this reflectiveness a lot better than others. This is probably just more strong blue, but imagine, like, obviously it's going to work well with my white top, but just teaming it with some jeans. And this white shirt works well. It is one of the longer pieces in our range, like in this 12 that I've got today, but it's just such a good, gorgeous, strong blue. And as I said, comes with matching earrings. This particular one, so if you love it, blue 1, only $42. $42. Pretty well most of these pieces that I've got here, the prices I'm doing today are really only covering cost of the actual materials, like the dichroic pendant, the clasp, all the beads. A couple of them may actually even not cover cost. So any of you that have seen our Beaugé range, you know what bargain prices these are. So if you have a Beaugé collection and you want to increase, or you've got certainly Mother's Day coming up, which is perfect, or leading into Christmas, or if you actually want to start your Beaugé collection, this year is the year to do it. So that one is basically blue 1, and it's only $42 for the set. I'll just show you just quickly without taking that out of the bag. So see, they have matching gorgeous earrings in the lapis lazuli, and they're on sterling silver fittings. Then we have what we would call blue 2. So this one doesn't have the pendant, so it's just straight semi-precious. These discs in the front here are crazed agate, so you can see the crazed look, and then the rest of the blue is all lapis lazuli as well. Just I like the barrel shape of the lapis, and then there's some rounds and some coin shapes as well. This one is $45, and I'll just show you again. This is probably the longest one that I've got here tonight. So it just sits nice. It's a really strong blue. It looks quite navy here, but the lapis is actually a really strong, gorgeous blue. Okay, so that would be classed as blue number 2. As I said, I will do extra photos of all of these later on. Then we'd have, it would be classed as probably blue 3, but it's more an aqua. So this gorgeous dichroic pendant, slightly different style to the other dichroic pendant, and it has the reflectiveness. So if you were to wear this with, say, a teal, it will pull out more of the teal colours. But if you were to wear it with navy, it will actually deepen in colour. Same as if you were to wear it with white, it will actually pull out. It'll actually go, it's probably not going to work going through the bad light here and then through the video camera, through the iPad camera. So I'll pop this one on. This one is actually, so it's the dichroic glass, and it's been made up with 2 strands. There's a mixture of crystal, there's some aquamarine, and then there's different shaped freshwater pearls in probably 3 different tone blue and greys in there. So I actually love this, and I actually made this. Joanne and I have a way that we can tell who made which piece. It's always been a bit of a secret. But I know that I made this one, and I love it. Love this. Love the aqua color. It's just gorgeous. So see, you can see that it is a bit shorter, but it actually sits really quite nicely on the neckline. Just perfect. I just think all of our jewelry, really, you can dress up or dress down. Okay, so that one, I probably should tell you a price. This one is $49. I think I've only got one piece that it is actually over the $50 in this dozen or so. Then we get on to purple. Now, this is one, I was actually putting it on earlier, and I thought if it doesn't sell, I think I might just have to keep it. For those of you that actually have been with our Beaujolais for a while, you know that these gorgeous multi-strands are actually my speciality. They used to take me about probably 3 hours or so to make, and it is 6 strands of interwoven beads. This is a blend. There's some seed beads in there, but there's also some pearls, and it'll be some amethyst, and over this gorgeous, see the gorgeous purple, love the purple dichroic glass. This is a short piece, so that you can see it sits quite snug. Well, it's not snug, it's fine on me, but it doesn't have any length to it, and you can't do anything. So all of our pieces of Beaujolais, they're made as is. If you really desperately had to have something restrung, obviously the price would go up, because I'm selling these out as is with nothing done to it. But purple is my favourite, so I do love this one. And $49. That doesn't equate to a lot of my time, does it? Seeing it took me 3 hours to actually bead that, let alone the materials. That's actually a gorgeous toggle clasp too, in the triangle shape. So it looks really pretty from behind. So that would be classed as purple 1. Then we have purple 2. I know another lady last week wanted some purple, so hopefully Deb will come on and see these. So this one is actually another strong purple in the dichroic pendant, and then it's been made up with all different sized amethyst. Love these big chunks, and then we've got faceted rounds, and it's all interspaced with sterling silver little flower beads as well, and they're really cute earrings as well in the faceted amethyst. Love this one. Oh, hang on, this has actually got Joanne's and my old-time favourite toggle clasp. This heart-shaped in the sterling silver is just beautiful. Love it. This one, $49 as well, because I have to admit, the toggle clasps, they're about $10 each. Sharing all my secrets tonight. So they are just, that's the cost. Okay, so I'll pop this one on so that you can see. Ratchnock says, can't view it at the moment. Okay, that's a shame, but it will be here so that you can see it. So you can see this is slightly longer, because obviously I've got a bit of a gap there, and love the strong deep purple there. Sometimes you get like the other, the multi-strand, you can see it's a lilac, whereas this is a nice strong deep purple. So really you'd, if you class that as purple too, and I know Ratch, you like purple as gifts. So that's a gorgeous one, and it's, as I said, $49. Then we move into pink 1. This is probably really more like a dusty pink or an apricot than a really solid, like a typical pink. This one, love it. It's actually been made up with, so again, the strong dichroic pendant in this triangle, and it has been made up with three, so you can see 3 individual strands. See, these aren't interwoven like on the multi-strand. And this is a gorgeous blend of, there's some cream, pink, apricot, smidge of gold there, which will actually pull out. I don't know whether you can see it. There's actually a fleck of yellowy gold in the top of the pendant. So that's why we brought that in there. And then there's some crystal as well. This one is on gold fittings. All of the others to date have been on silver. Okay, you can see with the 3 strands, see they're all loose. Okay, 2 different ways to wear this. Obviously you can wear it on its own. So I'll just do it up properly so that you can see the length. Okay, so you can see it's quite loose, quite casual sort of style. You can, when the strands of the necklace are the one length, you can basically, I'll show it so that you can see it. You can twist the strands up and then put it back on. And it gives, so it not only does it shorten the necklace, but it gives a chunkier style and a bit more uniformity. So I always like to twist mine. That's just how I like to wear them. I love this colour tones. And see, you can actually see that shimmer through there. That adds to the reflectiveness in the dichroic glass pendant. This one I think is the one that I mentioned was over the $50. Yes. It's only $60 though, so it's not very it's not much over that $50 mark. So that's $60 and love it. So that would be classed as pink 1. Then we'd have pink 2. This is a lot paler. This is on the gold as well. So a lot softer, probably more feminine. No. No. Sorry, that's probably the wrong thing to say. It's just a softer, more paler pink. So depends on obviously your skin tones and your hair color. This obviously suits different people. It's a gorgeous blend of rose quartz. So see, you've got the barrel shaped and then the rounds and interspaced. I'm not sure whether you can actually see. So in between, say, the barrel and the round there is there's a couple of really small freshwater pearls, and then in the middle of that is a gold spacer bead to match into the gold toggle clasp. And aren't they're cute earrings. Love the earrings. This one is $45. It's a smidge probably longer. You can see it on me. See, I don't go for the really pale pink. I prefer the stronger colours, but it is actually a really gorgeous pendant. We actually have, here we have 2 different, over the years we've had 2 dichroic glass artists that we've used, Kurt and Jeanne out of the States. They just are so far ahead of us I know there are glass artists here in Australia, but we've just found the quality and their shapes and their talent. Just love using these two glass artists out of the States. So that one is $45. So that would be classed as pink 2. Then we have a mix of, I'm going to call it green, even though it's got some pink in it. It's a very simple piece of, it's a blend of, we have probably a grey bronzy colour, pale green, pale pink, slightly, actually no, that's more a yellow. It's my colour, my lights here. That's more a yellow, pale pink, and then a pale green, and then a white. They're all seashell pearls. So they're not freshwater pearls. They're actually manufactured, but they're a, just let me think. So they're actually still built up with the with the pearl material, but it's over a round plastic base. So it's not actually made up over, because your freshwater pearls are created over a speck of grit that forms in the oyster shell, and then the nacre, the actual pearl material, is built up over that piece of grit because the pearl's irritated, and so that's how you get your freshwater pearls. Whereas this, they actually implant a round bead and then the oyster still creates the pearl coating over it. So you get the seashell pearls, but the thing is, because they've got the perfectly uniform base, they're all the one shape, all the one size. So that's how you get the seashell pearls, but they're very popular even in jewelry stores nowadays. Then we've got some crystal. So in between we've got these little faceted crystals and then a larger crystal chunk. And again, there's some sterling silver spaces in amongst there. So this one is, what have we got? $35, only $35. Perfect. I'll just pop that on so that you can see the length. Just a nice simple piece, just with that beautiful different color blends throughout it. So it's going to go with a multitude of different outfits. So we'll pull that green one and at $35. 4 more to go, guys. Then we have cream blend of freshwater pearls. So as you can see here, it's a blend of 3 strands of freshwater pearls in all these different shapes. And then there is also some gold-plated fittings, like little filigree lace type ball feature beads throughout. And we've also got some mother of pearl in there to add a bit of variety, bit of depth to it. And again, these 3 strands can either be worn loose or twist them up to give a nice chunky, like one strand piece of jewellery, and it's only $35. Remembering all of our Boget pieces all come with matching earrings, so really for the price that I'm quoting, you're getting earrings and a necklace. And if you don't have your ears pierced or something, they're a perfect gift. So that one, we would class that as cream. I love the Baroque pearls. So those pearls there, that, like those ones that are sticking out. Jessica, green one for my birthday. Perry is buying. Excellent. Well done, Jess. I'm assuming you're meaning this one. Love it. That will go. Oh, that those shapes and those colours will look gorgeous. Excellent. Good job there, Perry. I'll put that one right aside for you. And then we get into a couple of black ones. So this gorgeous, look at you can actually even see in the photograph or in the camera, it's got that bit of shimmer. It's because all of these beads are all faceted. So they're basically all cut. They're not all smooth round. They've actually got facets cut into them. So see how these are actually different lengths. These ones you can't twist. So remember I said before that if all the strands are all the one length, then you could twist them together. But if they're graduated like this, no, don't try. Okay, not a problem, Jess. So this one actually has, I love this one. It's actually got a faceted cobra stone. We didn't have a lot of this and it was always very popular. So it's almost like onyx, but it has a fleck of brown through it. So cobra stone, and then all of the rest are all different shapes, sizes in the faceted onyx. Love this one. And then plenty of silver spaced in amongst it. Gorgeous toggle clasp as well. So this 2-strand is only $45. Love it. Second last, ladies. Hope you're persevering with me. Another black one, because black and white, or black has always been really popular in our range. Lampwork glass I haven't covered off. Lampwork glass is a whole other glass making method where glass is actually built up over like on a rod, but over a molten flame, and they're normally put into molds. So see, these are actually all the same size and shape, and then again kiln fired to actually harden the glass. Now, you might not like this, sorry, but I always find if I'm not sure whether something's glass, I tap it on my teeth. It's probably a bad thing to do. Sorry, but they are glass. I'm also telling you that with the glass, if you drop them, they'll break. Same as the dichroic glass pendants that I showed you. They're glass, so you drop them, they'll break. But these gorgeous lampwork glass features, so a trio of beads here in the black and white, and then we finished it off again with onyx, faceted onyx and some sterling silver spaces, and this one is $42. Nice and simple earrings, and I'll pop it on. Actually, I didn't pop on the last one. Sorry about that. I got so excited. This one with the graduated, sorry, I should show you this one. So you can see how it actually sits as two strands. Sorry, just don't show you too much. So you can actually see, and that's a nice length on that. Just to say, dress up a little black dress or a white blouse or anything like that. It would be gorgeous. And then back to the one I was working on. So the black and white, so the one I just tried on there would have been black 1. This would be black 2. Just something nice and simple. Has that black and white combo, which is such a classic look. Just perfect. Love that one. And then lastly, what colour did I not do? How about red? Again, red was always something that as soon as we made anything in red, it would fly out. So this one's actually a red and an orange blend. So again, a lampwork bead in the front in this pillow shape. It has, so it's an orange base and then it has red and black through it, and then it's encased in clear, or coated in clear. Then we have some red coral up the side, and then this orange is actually here a shell, sorry about that noise, here are shell discs, and then the orange faceted here is just an orange agate, and then again interspaced with sterling silver. This one is $39. Gorgeous, red and orange, great colours. So imagine this coming in as a Christmas present. We might not be thinking such a vibrant colour heading into hopefully some cooler weather, but this is going to be gorgeous going back into summer. So as I said, $39, and I'll pop it on so that you can see the length, and we're nearly done, ladies. So see this one? So the lampwork bead sits in the front, and it's just a nice length sitting on the neckline. Okay, so as I said, ladies, I will pop in, probably not under this, because I've noticed when I look back on the live, sometimes when people comment, I can't quite tell where those comments are. If I see them during the video, I know, like for Jess, I know where that is, but sometimes if I post the photos in this particular live video that and then someone goes, oh, I love it, I'm not 100% certain sometimes where that comes in, and then there might have been a bit of confusion. So what I'll go to do in Beaugé is, as I said, I'll post, say, some extra photos of this little puppy. I'll call it just had a photo bomber there. I'll call it Red 1. I'll confirm the price, and if you love it, just comment that you have to have it, and hopefully you'll add some Beaugé to your range. So next week I have to put off the Saturday or the Sunday session to probably the Monday night again. I'm off for a girly weekend down in Melbourne, and we won't get home till about 6 o'clock on the Sunday night. But I'll put some posts up on Beaugé just to remind you. Otherwise, have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.